Good morning, YMCA friends. So here we are. We're in a quarantine or whatever, stay-at-home order. And I understand that a lot of people are missing the community we have at the Y, which I totally understand. So as instructors, we've been asked if we would to make some videos, which is very much outside of my comfort zone. So be gentle at your reviews of this video. It's going to be a pyramid style workout. So that means that we're going to do 7 exercises. We're going to start with 1 and we'll do it for 30 seconds. We'll take a 30-second rest. And then we'll add the next exercise, but then we'll do the first one also. So it'll be the first exercise for 30 seconds, the second exercise for 30 seconds, 30 seconds of rest. We'll go back to the top of the pyramid. You'll learn a new move. We'll do move 1, 30 seconds, move 2, 30 seconds, move 3, 30 seconds, rest for 30. And so on, all the way to the top of the workout. And so then the hardest part will be then when we get to all 7 moves, 30 seconds each. And then after that, we start dropping off of the other side. So that is what I have for you today. You can also, if you choose, just to do the top part of the ladder, just climbing up the ladder and just do a 20-minute workout. That works too, whatever you have time for today, or maybe you can do 20 minutes now and 20 minutes later in the day, whatever you have time for. So it's kind of a HIIT style, but we definitely have some modifications and things like that. So don't be intimidated at all. It shouldn't be too high impact from what I am remembering, but I could be wrong. So if I'm not remembering. So anyway, here we go. We're going to get started. And so hopefully this whole thing will work and you'll be able to see me. All right. So as usual, we're going to have to start with a little bit of a stretch, a little bit of a warm up here. So we're going to start by inhaling, arms straight up overhead, big stretch. And then exhale, go ahead and reverse one leg down. Good. Now go ahead and drop down, hips between your knees, settle in. And then raise those hips nice and high. Good. Down and up, down and up. Lowering and lifting those hips. One more time. Good. Now let's stretch arms way up overhead one more time. Good. Now we're going to sink down into some squats. Down and up. Lower, lift. Good. Arms are up overhead. Good. We're going to turn this into a pulse squat here. Coming up soon. Really squeezing up through your glutes and through your inner thighs here. Good. Now, if you have some music, you can certainly put that on. We are not allowed to use music right now in our videos just due to royalties and things like that. Now, hold low. We're going to pulse that squat down low. So hang out down there. Feel those glutes warming up. Good. Here we go. Hands down to the mat. We're going to come to some, here I'll come side on. Go this way. We're going to come to some launcher planks. So you press back and launch forward. Back, launch forward. Keep those glutes down. Good. Feel some energy building in your body. Good. You got it. Good. Holding here in that plank. We're going to take your left foot, put it to the outside of the left hand. Good. Big stretch. Reach that left arm all the way to the sky. Go ahead and roll out that wrist. Turn it the other way. Good. And then go ahead and roll that shoulder back. Good. Now roll that shoulder forward. Nice job. Hands come back to the mat. Step that foot back. Switch to the other side. Right foot. This time reach high. Roll out that wrist. Roll that whole arm forward. Good. Hand comes back to the mat. Now we're going to do a jump switch. So we pulse to and jump our legs to switch. 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 You can also step this if it's not working for you to jump it. Good. Step those feet in and reach all the way to the sky. Here we go. We're going to go back to that squat. Right here. Getting nice and low. Good. Here we go. We're going to go to a kettlebell now. So using your hands as just a kettlebell. Drop that between your knees, drop that between your legs, and then swing those hips forward, squeezing the glutes as you rise. Good, lots of power in the back of those legs here. You got it. Good. Just a few more. Now, toes are turned out nice and wide. Our stance is a little bit wider. Sit nice and low in a squat. Good. And we're going to just lunge side to side, side to side. Good. Pulling that belly in, keeping your chest lifted. Sticking that booty back. Good. Now, if you want, you can turn this into a skater, or you can keep it in that lunge. You choose what you'd like to do here for your warm-up. Good, big lunges, big reach with those hands. Good, getting a really good warm-up. We're almost there. Now we're going to a jack. So you can do one leg and both arms, or you can do both legs and both arms. You figure out what works for you. If you want to take it a little more, you can do a big hop. Good. Really getting that heart rate up there. Or just your usual jumping jacks, like I said. All right, moving on, we're going to go to punches. So we just punch. Lots of power in those punches. Core is strong. Brace that tummy tight. Good. Get out some of that aggression that you might be feeling about needing to stay home all the time. Good. Back to those jacks. Remember, one leg will work too. Ready? We're going to add the jabs with it. So we're going to go jab, 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 jumping jack. Here we go. Good. Almost there. Moving into high knees right here. You can also step it, or like I said, you can jog it. If you want a little more, you can start pumping those arms. Good. Now changing this to butt kickers. So put those hands right down by your glutes. Try to kick those hands with your heels. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Good job. So I'm going to grab my mat and some weights. I'm going to grab a heavier set of weights. I'm going to do 10s. We'll see. Hopefully that's the right choice. I do have 5s handy just in case. I would recommend a heavier set, but you could have 2 different kinds available. So I would recommend, like, say, between a 6 and a 12, or even up to 15 if you're really strong. Kind of listen to what's good for you. So I'm going to get my mat. I'll be right back. Okay. And my weights. There we go. And then I'm going to grab my notes. All right. So I'm going to get ready with my Tabata timer. Now, remember, like I told you, what we're going to be doing is 30 seconds on, 30 seconds on, and then 30 seconds of rest for each exercise. But then as we add exercise, you'll eventually be doing like a total of 3.5 minutes without a rest, and then you'll get 30 seconds rest after that. So keep that in mind. First time through, though, is going to be 30 seconds on, 30 seconds of rest. And then we'll talk about each exercise as they come. Okay? All right. So our first exercise is a clean and press with your dumbbells. So it's just like in body pump if you're a body pump person. You're going to swing those weights up, squat, press, squeeze those glutes, come down and lower. Okay? So again, squat, press, down and lower. We're going to do that on repeat for 30 seconds. Okay? So here we go. I'll try to turn it up loud enough so you can hear it too.
Get ready.
Get ready. Here we go. So that's a clean and press. And you come down. So swing it up, press, squat, down. Now make sure you're squeezing your glutes here as you rise. Good. Down, press, down. Good. You got it. You've only got 10 seconds left. Make sure you're pulling that belly in tight, working through your core, working those biceps. Exercise. Good. Here's a 30-second break. Next is a dumbbell reverse grip row, a bicep curl, and an overhead press. Will look like this. Take your break now. Just watch. So you're gonna row with a reverse grip, stand, bicep curl, and then come straight up into an overhead press for your shoulders. Okay. So it's reverse, curl, lift. All right. Here it comes. Exercise. Here we go. So it's a row, curl, press. Bring it down. Row, curl, press, down. Row, curl, press. Good. Now, as you're doing this and as you're hinging, don't forget to squeeze those glutes and squeeze that belly as you come up. Good. Now back to that dumbbell clean and press right here. Down, whoop, raise, down. Good. So we curl, press, lower, down. Curl, press, lower, down. You got this. Just 13 more seconds and you get a little break. Good. You got this. Curl, press, down, lower, curl. Exercise. Good. Now take your little break. All right, here's our next one. Is a staggered squat with a reverse lunge and a squat and stand. So we're going to start by putting the right foot back just a little bit. You're going to squat, come up a little, lunge, back to that little squat, squat, stand. Same side. Squat, lunge, squat, stand. So here we go. Exercise. Squat, lunge, squat, stand. Squat, lunge, squat, stand. Squat, lunge, squat, stand. Squat, lunge. Good. Now pull that belly in. Of course, I'm getting a phone call at the same time we're doing this. So, hang on. All right. I'm going to have to cut that part up. I actually think I did it wrong the first time anyway. So, we're going to go back to the clean and press first. Now. Exercise. Here we go. So we're going to clean and press. Bring it down, down. Clean and press. Down, down. Lift, squat, down, down. Good. Pull that belly in. Keep your chest lifted. Squeeze those glutes as you rise each time. Good. Press. Good. Exercise. Moving on here to that reverse grip row. Bicep curl and press. Bring it down right away. Row, curl, press. Down. Row, curl, press. Good. Keep it moving. See if you can avoid adding a pause between there. Let's try not to rest if we can. Exercise. Good. Here's that little squat. So, little squat, lunge, little squat, stand. Little squat, lunge, little squat, stand. Good. Just keep that going. Squeezing through those glutes. Keeping that chest lifted. drawing that belly in nice and tight.
Exercise.
Good, little break. Here's our next one. Our next one is going to be alternating lunge drops. So for these, I'm going to go side on. You're going to go lunge to the middle, lunge together, lunge. Now switch sides. Okay. If you want, you can step these lunges in, or you can hop them if you want a little bit more. So starting there, ready? Here we go. Lunge, step, lunge, hop back to center. So you're alternating those lunges as you hop to center. Good. Keep moving. You got this.
Exercise.
Good. Moving back to that reverse lunge. Oops, sorry. I'm getting all mixed up here. That's okay. We'll still do all the moves. Row, curl, press. Row, curl, press. And you can do these moving with your own pace. So if you want, go ahead, go a little faster or slower.
Exercise.
Here we go. Going back to that lunge. Now the other side. This time, last time I did my right leg, this time I'll do my left. So little squat, big lunge, little squat, stand. Little squat, big lunge, little squat, stand. Good. So you're really loading up that leg that's not moving. That right leg here is really working. Down, little squat, stand.
Exercise.
Good. Back to the beginning. Here's that clean and press. Here we go. Down. You're working for that 30 seconds of rest. You've got it. Good. We are so close to that little break. Good. Squeeze those glutes as you rise. Pull that belly in. Good. You got it. Push, push, push.
Exercise.
Here's your break. Good. We are down to the floor for a push-up and pass this time. Okay, so you can be on knees or toes. You've got one bent dumbbell down. You're going to push up, take the dumbbell and pass it. Push up, grab the dumbbell, pass it to the other side. Push and pass. Okay, you can be on knees or toes for that. All right, we're going back to that clean and press. Here we go. Straight through. I won't mess it up this time.
Exercise.
Here we go. Clean and press. Bring it back down. Up, press, lower. Good. Really squeeze those biceps as you come up. Try not to swing those weights. Be in control of them the whole time. Good. You got it.
Exercise.
Good. Here's the next one. Here's that reverse grip row, bicep curl, overhead press. Here we go. Row, curl, press. Row, squeeze like you're squeezing a quarter between those shoulder blades here. Curl, press. Good. Pull that belly in. Squeeze those shoulder blades tight.
Exercise.
Good. Here we go. Going into that, staggered squat. This time, right foot stays still. Left foot stays still. Here we go. Little squat, big lunge, little squat, stand. Little squat, big lunge, little squat, stand. Good. All that work is happening on the left side.
Exercise.
Nice job. Okay, moving on. We have alternating lunge drops. So, doesn't matter what side goes first. We're just going to alternate those sides. Okay, remember, this is option 1. Option 2 is to add that hop, or come hop to center, then back, hop, to center. Or You can go to full lunge drops. You can go to full lunge jumps, I should say. Okay? You find what works for you. Here is that push up. So one weight goes off to the side. Here we go. Knees or toes. Push up. Grab that weight with the right hand. Bring it across. Push up. Grab the weight with the left. Bring it across. Push up. Right hand drags it across. Push up. Left hand. Try to keep those hips and shoulders square to the mat by squeezing your core, keeping those glutes down. Good. Here is your rest. All right. We're going to move into a lateral lunge with a balance press. So this is what it's going to look like. Both weights. You're going to step out. Oh, sorry, just one weight. Step out and then lift up overhead. Down, up, down, press up. Now, if you can't quite do that with your balance, just step feet together. Okay?
Exercise.
Here we go. Clean and press. Back to the beginning. Are you done with this one yet? Because I am. Good. You got it. We are almost there with this one. Good.
Exercise.
Here we go. Here's that reverse grip row. Bicep curl, press. I know you're tired. Reverse or the row, bicep curl, press. Here it is. Row, curl, press. Squeeze those glutes as you stand. Pull that belly in tight. You got it. 5 seconds. You can do it. Push, push, push.
Exercise.
Good. Now other side. That little squat. This time the left foot goes back. Little squat, lunge, little squat, stand. Load up that right leg. You got it. Little, big, little, stand. Little, big, little, stand. Good. Almost there. Little, big, little, stand.
Exercise.
Good. And here is that. Oh, lunge reps. Sorry, my bad. I always forget those. Here we go. So lunge it back, step, back, other side, back, step in. Remember, options here will be to jump it. Your choice. You only got 7 seconds left. You can always do a combination of both. Good. We're going to move in to those push-ups.
Exercise.
Here we go. One push-up down. Here we go. Push up. Drag the weight across. Push up. Bring it across. Push up. Bring it across. Push up. Good. You can be on knees or toes, remember? Glutes are down. Core is tight. Good. You got it. Almost there.
Exercise.
Good. Come on up. All right. Next one. Sorry, I'm forgetting. Oh, that's right. Lateral lunge and balance press. This time to the other side. This time the right leg. Sorry. This time the left leg goes down, and we reach high with that right arm. Come down and reach. That arm presses overhead. So a single arm press with that right arm. Brace your core here for balance.
Exercise.
Good, nice job. Last one, we're gonna go down on our back. It's gonna be a glute bridge with a skull crusher. Hopefully you can see this. Arms come up overhead. You're gonna lift those hips and lower into a skull crusher. Lower down, lift, weights, and down. Lift, skull crusher, down, okay? So, this is the last time with the clean and press. So we were at the top. Here we go. So clean and press, push. Good, bring it down, bring it up, push, down, down. Pull that belly in. Make these strong, just like you. You got it. Keep those knees behind your toes. Good. Push that butt back. You got it. Nice work. We're going to move into those
Exercise.
reverse grip rows right here. Here we go. Reverse grip row. Bicep curl press. Good. Row. Curl press. And row. Curl press. Good. Pull that belly in. Squeeze those glutes as you rise. You're going to pretend like you're squeezing a quarter between those shoulder blades here.
Exercise.
Good. Here we go. Here's that squat. This time right foot steps back. Little squat, lunge, little squat together. Little, big, little, together. Good. Pull that belly in. Keep your chest lifted. Down, big. Good. You are so strong. You're getting there. We are over halfway now. You've come really far.
Exercise.
Good. Here we go. Here is that lunge. Here we go. So, down, switch, down, switch. Good. Remember, you can always step, bring it together. Step, bring it together. Or jump it. Some of you are probably better at doing that explosive movement than I am. But we're all where we're at, right? Good. Here we go.
Exercise.
Here we go. Here is that push-up with a pass, all right? So here we go. Knees or toes, down. Grab that weight, bring it across. Down, other side, across. Really try to keep that butt down. Keep those hips square to the mat if you can. Good. You've got this. You got it. We are almost there.
Exercise.
Good. Here we go. Here we go. That lateral lunge. So this time we are lunging down to the left, reach up, down, up. Good. Like I said, if this is too much, step those feet together and press the weight high. Good. Otherwise, that toe comes to your knee.
Exercise.
Good. Come on down. Grab that weight. Coming to those skull crushers right here. Here we go. Lift those hips. As you lower the arms and then press them up. Make sure you're working on pushing those elbows together so that they don't flare out. So we really focus on working those triceps here. Pull that belly in and squeeze your glutes as tight as you can on that hip bridge. Good.
Exercise.
Nice job. Come on up. Here's your breather. Whew. We're going to start. We're dropping that clean and press. So we're going to start with that reverse grip row and the bicep curl and the overhead press. Whew. So this is where it should get a little bit easier, okay? Because there's not as many reps, so you're not going as consecutively. Grab those weights. You've got 5 seconds. We're going to hinge at the hip. Good. Here we go. So squeeze that quarter between your back shoulder blades. Good. Bring it down. Squeeze the quarter. Bicep curl, press overhead. Good. Down. Squeeze. Bicep curl, press. Good. So from the side, you're coming down. Squeeze, curl, press. Good. You've got it. Beautiful work. Good. Now, moving back. Right leg stays stationary this time. Little squat, big lunge, little squat, rise. Little squat, big lunge, little squat, rise. Good. I really hope we turned on some music, because a workout without music is so boring. Plus, then you hear my voice a little bit more, and I'm not sure you want to. Little squat, big lunge, little, stand. Good. Here we go.
Exercise.
Moving into those lunge drops. These are my least favorite. Down, hop, switch, hop. Remember, you can step, or you could also jump those rows, or jump those lunges, sorry. You got it. You got 10 seconds. Good. I got another call. No. Here we go. Good. We're on a, you can go ahead and breathe for a second. All right, let's see. I got to find out where we're at now. Okay. We're going to start that one over. You ready? Here we go. Good.
Exercise.
Step back, jump. Step back, jump together. Remember, you don't have to jump at all. You can just step it right here. Step. You can lose those weights at any time. You can also turn it into that big cardio burst with those jumps. Good. Almost there. Here's 5, 4.
Exercise.
Good, you got it. All right, moving into that push up and pass. Here we go. So we're going to push up, pass that weight. Push up, pass that weight. Remember, knees or toes. Either way, you want that glute down. You want that belly brace tight. Squeeze those glutes tight here too. Don't forget that.
Exercise.
Good, moving on. Here we go to that. We're gonna lunge and reach. Lunge, reach high, good. Bracing that belly here. Keeping your eyes focused on one spot. Really helps with balance. Pressing that weight straight overhead. Good. You got it. Here's 3, 2, 1.
Exercise.
Good. Coming down. Here is that skull crusher. This one's a real break for me. Ready? Here we go. Hips go high. Let's lower those arms and lift the hips. Lower, lift. Have them work together here. Squeeze those glutes. Brace your tummy. Good. Almost there for your break here. And then I have to try to remember what we dropped.
Exercise.
Okay. We are dropping the row, the curl, and the press. So we're going to start instead with that staggered squat with reverse lunge. Okay, so this time our left leg is going to go back into that little squat. Doesn't it feel good? You're on your way down. There's not that much left. You got this. Okay, so starting with that squat and then those lunges, which are not my favorite. Can't wait to get rid of those. Here we go. Little squat, big lunge. Little squat, stand. Squat, lunge, squat, stand. All that weight is in that right foot here. Down. If you want, drop one or both weights. If this is getting to be too much, kind of like you're walking upstairs here, just on one foot. All the weight. Good. Get ready for those jump lunges. Here we go. Either step back and step in, step back, step in, or step, hop to center, step, hop to center. Or, like I've said before, jump lunges. Drop those weights if you need to, if you'd like to. That's just fine. Good. Almost there. Here's 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Dropping one weight. Bringing a weight down to the left foot and explode up overhead right here. Down, press. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze that belly as you rise. Good. Down, up, down, up. Good. Last one. Sorry, last few seconds, I should say.
Exercise.
Good. Here is those skull crushers. Here are those skull crushers. Here we go. Up overhead. Lower and lift. Squeeze those glutes. Good. Keep those elbows nice and tight together. You want those triceps to be on fire. Good. We're almost there. You've got this. At least we're on our backs, right? Here we go.
Exercise.
Nice job. Little break here, 30 seconds. Okay, so we get to lose that staggered squat and reverse lunge, which means that I'm really sweaty and that we're going to start with those lunges. Either staggered lunge, weights or no weights, or remember you can jump it. You choose. All I know is I wish I had a fan. My son took my fan last night into his room, and now I don't have anyone in here. It's really hot. Here we go.
Exercise.
Lunge back, hop together, lunge back, hop together, back, together, back. Good. Remember, your choice if you want to hop it or step it, or if you want to lunge jump the whole thing for a little more. Good. Down, up. Brace that core. You got it. Whew. Almost there. This is the one next one we get to drop. Last one.
Exercise.
All right, here we go. Weight in your left hand. Bring it down to the right foot. Drive it up. Down, up. Now, if you're having trouble with balance here, brace your core really tight and keep your gaze focused on one spot. Good. Up. Reach for that foot. Up. Get nice and low in that leg. You can always drop that weight too.
Exercise.
Good. Down to that skull crusher. Oh, you know what we missed? We missed the last time too. The push-up. Here we go. Push up. Bring across. Push up. Across. Push up. Bring it across. Good. So we're just picking up that weight and bringing it from one side of our mat to the other. Try to keep those hips square. As we get tired, we can have a tendency to kind of come out of that. All right, on your backs. Back to those skull crushers here. Weights up, hips up. Here we go. Drop and lift. Lower, lift. Squeeze those glutes. Walk those heels in close to your butt. Make sure you're squeezing those inner thighs together. Good. You got it. Keep breathing. Lift those hips high. Almost there.
Exercise.
Good. Here's your break. Dropping that alternating lunge. Woohoo! Now we're going to move over into that push-up. The push-up I think was supposed to be next. So we're going to start with the push-up, and then we're going to go to that lunge and lift. But I think it's on this side. Down, up. The weight will be in your right hand this time. So just 3 moves this time. Minute and a half. You can totally do this. All right, so coming down to that push-up. Remember, knees or toes.
Exercise.
Here we go. Push up. Drag that weight across. We push up. Drag it across. Good. Pick it up and move. I shouldn't say drag. You should pick it up and move it. Get down. Move across. Good. Those elbows come out to the side. This is not a tricep push-up, but this is for chest. Good. Almost there.
Exercise.
Here we go. Grab one weight. Here we go. We're going to take that weight. Lunge it down to the right side. Lift. Actually, I think it's the other side. Sorry. In your right hand, down to the left foot. Press high. Good. Down, up, down, up. Remember your options. Drop that weight if you'd like. Okay. Or if you want, keep the weight. Press it overhead, but just put both feet together. You choose.
Exercise.
Good. Bring it down for that skull crusher. Whew. We are so close, you guys. Lift those hips. Here we go. Press, down, up. Good. Oop, I'm doing alternate than I was before. Down, lift, down, lift. Good. Squeeze those glutes. Keep those elbows together. Squeeze those triceps tight here. Good. Almost there.
Exercise.
Good. 30-second break. Whew. So we got to drop the push-up. So if you're not a push-up person, yay for you. Here we go. We're going to start here. This time I'm not going to mess it up. We're going to start instead with that weight in the left hand. We're going to bring it down to the right foot. and press overhead. Remembering your options. If you want to drop that weight, you sure can. If you want to just step feet together, that's okay too. Just doing a lateral lunge and stepping together. Here we go. Down, lift, down, lift. If you're still with me working on balance, remember, woo, as I fall, keep your gaze focused in one spot. That's what I always tell in my yoga classes. Keep your gaze focused, brace your core, and that's going to help so much with balance. Come on, you got this. We are almost there. And remember that it's just skull crushers after that.
Exercise.
Nice job. Okay, here we go. Coming down. We got your skull crushers right here. Walk those feet in. Here we go. Down, up. Good. Press. Press. Oh, I forgot to be doing my hips at the same time. But that certainly is a modification. You can lose one or the other and just choose to move your hips up and down or just the arms.
Exercise.
I'm going to do a few extra since I was not paying attention. Here's 3, 2, 1. Good. Little breather. You have 19 seconds left, and we have one last session of skull crushers. And where are we at? We're at 39 minutes, so we're about right on. All right, so here we go. Setting up. Walk those heels in. Lift those hips. Arms come straight up. Here we go. Lower hips and elbows. Lower hips and the weights. And press. Down, up, down, up. Good. Squeeze those glutes tight. You got it. Pull that belly in. Good. We're almost there. Those triceps tired yet? If they are, you can just hold them here and work on your hip bridge. Or bring them down and lift those hips. Whatever works for you.
Exercise.
And that is that.
Pause.
You are done. So we made it all the way up the ladder, and we made it all the way down the ladder. So I know I kind of messed it up the first time around, the first few rounds, and I had a few phone calls in there, so I apologize. But hopefully you still got a really good workout. I promise I'll probably make another one because I've been on the lookout for videos too, and I don't like to do my own thing most of the time. So be on the lookout for another one. I'm hoping to do one with my kids too, if you're stuck at home with kids. And yeah, like I said, hopefully you didn't mind all the mess ups. Again, sorry about that. I'll really quick stretch you out. So let's go ahead and stand up. I know my head is kind of cut off here, but let's start by taking that right foot, stepping it up front, bringing your heels. Oh, you can't even see my foot. So sorry. Let's try here. All right. There you go. Foot is flexed. Back foot is grounded in. Good. Big stretch through the back of that hamstring on this side. Good. Now put that front foot down. Let's lift the back foot. Step it back just a little bit. Ooh, let me back up a little bit. Actually from the side. So here's your stance. Back heel is lifted. We're going to lower it down, up, down, up. Good. One more time. Put that foot back down. Lift those front toes. Good. Big stretch. Now let's put that foot down, and we're going to lift the front knee. I want to make sure I don't lose you. Good. Kick it out. Bring it across. And if you can, come down into prayer pose for figure 4. Good. Now releasing that, take your hand to the top of your foot. Press the top of that foot into your hand. Arm comes out front for balance. But really try to stretch out that quad right up front here, that hip flexor. Good. Let's release. We're going to just come down, stretch out through the right side, or through the left side here, through a lateral lunge. Other side. Good. Now back to center. We're going to drop your right shoulder for 3, 4. Come on up, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now just hold here. Feel a really good stretch. And switch. Good. Release. Now inhale, reaching arms all the way to the sky, coming down through heart center. Good. Again, reach all the way up. Squeeze those glutes as you rise, and come on down. Good. Now we're going to take this right arm. We're going to sweep it over to the side and pull back like we've got a bow and arrow. One more time. Big breath in and pull back. Other side. Sweep, pull back, sweep, and pull back. Good. Inhale those arms up to the sky. Good. Step those feet together. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So this time, let's take that left foot, bring it forward, right foot comes back. Okay, let's lift up that right heel. Up, down, lift it up, and down. I'll get more side on for you. Good. Now, again, putting all the weight in that back foot, lifting those front toes. Big stretch in the back of that leg. Good. All right, so maybe you can hear my kids running through the house. They're back inside. They're outside playing with my husband. We're gonna take that foot, kick it out, across, bring it down for that figure four. One more time on the other side. Good, so figure four, if you're not sure, sorry, I should have done this before. Looks a little bit like this. I was concerned about cutting off my head, but you probably don't care about my head as much as you care about what things look like. I should really work on squaring my hips a little better, shouldn't I? All right, so we're gonna kick that leg out and back, grabbing the top of that foot. Again, arm comes out in front of you. Really press the top of that foot into your hand. Good, nice job. And step those feet out wide. Here we go, side lunge, side lunge. Here we go, back to center. Now, again, we're gonna sweep that hand over to meet the others and pull back. Sweep and pull back. Other side, sweep and pull, sweep and pull. Good, big breath in and exhale, press. One more time, big breath in and press down. Is it so weird to not be able to see my head? I gotta figure this whole YouTube thing out, but maybe you're not even watching anymore anyway. But anyway, thanks for giving it a try. I'll see you again next time.